Every 45 seconds, a brand new car rolls off this production line. By the time this video ends, 26 vehicles will have been born. Around the clock, thousands of robots and a handful of people move in perfect choreography, welding.
Welcome to the world of automotive manufacturing, where engineering precision meets artistic design, and where humans and machines collaborate to create rolling masterpieces. Here, robots dance with molten light, artisans test every surface, and
a single car contains over 30,000 individual parts. It takes approximately 30 hours of labor. And the process? It's more complex than you could ever imagine. Steel is forged, pressed, and coaxed into shape under thousands of pounds of force.
From Detroit to Tokyo, Stuttgart to Shanghai, over 80 million vehicles are manufactured every single year. Let's go inside and witness how it all happens.
From raw steel to the showroom floor, we'll explore every single stage of this incredible journey. This is how cars are really made.
Our journey begins where every car begins, with raw materials that will be transformed through fire, force, and precision engineering. Steel is poured and rolled, pressed and shaped. Robots weld with unblinking accuracy. Sprayers lay down a flawless coat of kind.
It all starts here, with massive coils of high-strength steel, each weighing over 25 tons. This isn't ordinary steel. It's engineered specifically for automotive use. Rolled with microscopic precision, its grain structure is controlled.
Advanced, high-strength steel must withstand incredible forces, both in manufacturing and on the road. It's tested for tensile strength, corrosion resistance, and formability. Every sheet is measured to the micron, stretched to its limits, soaked in salt.
The coils are fed into uncoiling machines, where the steel is straightened and prepared for the first major transformation, stamping. Computer-controlled blanking presses cut the steel into precise shapes. Doors, hoods, roof panels, nothing is wasted. Every piece is calculated to maximize efficiency.
Welcome to the press shop, the most powerful area of the factory. Here, flat steel becomes three-dimensional automotive sculpture. Each stroke of these colossal presses releases more than 2,000 tons of force, shaping metal with the precision of a jeweler and the strength of...
Each press generates up to 2,000 tons of force. That's equivalent to 400 elephants, shaping steel in seconds with millimeter precision. Day and night, this line runs without pause, forging components that will one day carry entire vehicles. Architecture. A car door formed in 6 seconds. The precision is extraordinary. Tolerances measured in fractions of millimeters. This is where automotive artistry begins. Precision.
Every single part is inspected. Laser scanners detect imperfections invisible to the human eye. Only perfect components proceed to the next stage. Precision probes trace each contour, translating geometry into a map of microscopic accuracy.
The body shop, where over 300 individual metal parts become a single unified structure. And the workforce, almost entirely robotic. Here, steel sheets are stitched together by arcs of light, held steady.
Bank spot welding. 4,000 individual welds per vehicle. Each weld completes in less than 1 second, creating bonds stronger than the steel itself.
Robots cars. These robots can position and weld with accuracy to within half a millimeter. They work 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, never tiring, never making mistakes.
Company, the marriage point, where the underbody meets the main structure. This critical moment determines the vehicle's structural integrity and safety rating. Robotic arms guide hundreds of kilos of precisely machined steel with millimeter accuracy. Sensors confirm alignment. Actuators.
Doors, hoods, fenders, each component added with surgical precision. Gaps between panels, measured in millimeters. This is engineering perfection.
The body shell is complete. A blank canvas ready for transformation. But before paint, it must undergo one more critical process.
micron of dust, oil, or contaminant must be removed. The bodies are cleaned, degreased, and prepared for the paint shop, where aesthetics meet chemistry.
E-coating. The body is completely submerged in an electrically charged bath. This creates a corrosion-resistant foundation that will protect the car for decades. Every panel, every weld is sealed by this microscopic armor before a single drop of paint is applied.
Baked at 350 degrees Fahrenheit for 30 minutes. The coating cures, creating an impenetrable shield against rust and the elements.
Now comes the moment that will define this vehicle's appearance for its entire life. The paint shop. Fresh from the curing oven, the bare shell still radiates the heat of its formation, a skin of raw steel carrying the memory of fire. As it glides...
The paint shop is a controlled environment, more sterile than a hospital operating room. Temperature, humidity, even the particles in the air. Everything is regulated. Here, robots move with choreographed precision, laying down microns of color so uniform that light itself...
First, the primer, a foundation layer that ensures color adhesion and provides additional corrosion protection, applied by robots with inhuman precision. Each sweep is plotted to the millimeter, laying down an even skin of defense over bare steel. In the light, the mist glows like morning fog.
The surface is sanded to perfection. Any imperfection now will be magnified under the final paint. Perfection at this stage isn't optional, it's mandatory.
The base coat, where color comes alive. Modern automotive paints contain metallic or pearlescent particles that catch light in mesmerizing ways. As the robotic arm lays down an even film only microns thick, each droplet aligns, forming crest.
The final layer, clear coat. This protective shield guards against UV rays, scratches, and environmental damage while creating that showroom shine. Applied with robotic precision, it flows across every curve of the bodywork.
Moment. Multiple thin layers, each one adding depth and brilliance. This isn't just paint, it's automotive jewelry, engineered to last 10 years or more. From bare steel to primed canvas, from shimmering base coat to crisp...
Into the curing oven at 275 degrees. The paint hardens, bonds molecularly with the primer, creating a finish that's both beautiful and bulletproof.
Human inspectors now examine every square inch. They're looking for orange peel, runs, dust particles, anything that compromises perfection. Under a lattice of high Cree lights, even the smallest ripple becomes a mountain. Gloved hands skim for texture the eye can't see. Microscopes and
minor imperfections are corrected by hand. Even in this age of automation, human craftsmanship still plays a crucial role in achieving perfection. A steady hand, a trained eye, and the patience to chase down the smallest flaw. These are the finishing touches that machines...
The transformation is complete. Raw steel reborn as automotive artwork. Every curve, every line, sealed beneath a skin of liquid fire and glassy reflection. It turns slowly, flawless from every angle, a testament to precision and parts.
Welcome to Final Assembly, where 30,000 parts come together in perfect sequence. This is the most complex ballet in manufacturing. Every spark, every turn of a bolt, every hum of an actuator is timed to the heartbeat of the line.
The journey begins with the rolling chassis. Suspension, brakes, fuel systems, the invisible components that make a car actually work. Here, hidden from showroom lights, every weld, every bolt is placed with surgical precision. This is the skeleton of most.
The nervous system. Over 1,500 meters of wiring connecting every electrical component. One mistake here could cause failures throughout the entire vehicle. Each strand is measured, labeled, and routed with surgical attention, guided through clips and grommets like Mark.
The entire dashboard, assembled separately, is installed as a single unit. This incredible feat requires millimeter-perfect engineering and practiced teamwork. Guided through a narrow opening, the module glides into the waiting chassis.
Range, the heart of the machine. The engine descends from above, guided by skilled technicians into its precisely engineered home. Each movement measured, every bolt awaiting its counterpart. In this moment,
married to the transmission, bolted to the subframe. This assembly must withstand hundreds of thousands of miles of vibration and stress.
systems, fluids, hoses, each one precisely routed and connected. Modern engines are marvels of thermal management. Radiator cores draw heat from the heart of the machine. Silicone lines, braided and secured, carry coolant where it's needed most. What seems simple is an orchestra of engineering.
Bishing. The interior takes shape. Seats, trim panels, carpeting, transforming an industrial shell into a personal space. Comfort meets engineering.
Frames. A precisely curved piece of laminated safety glass. Installed by robotic suction cups with the steady guidance of skilled hands. A bead of high-strength adhesive seals it into place, bonding not just to the car.
Wheels and tires mounted. Torqued to exact specifications. This is when the vehicle first touches the ground on its own rolling stock.
Brake fluid. Fluids filled to precise levels. Oil, coolant, brake fluid, washer fluid. Each one essential to operation, each one measured exactly. A stream of amber oil cushions bearings. Neon coolant captures combustion heat.
The computer brain is programmed. Modern cars are rolling computers. Millions of lines of code controlling everything from engine timing to entertainment systems. A technician plugs in, and the silent exchange begins. Data surges through copper and silicon.
The first start. After 30 hours of assembly, the engine roars to life. This is the moment. The transformation from parts to purpose.
It drives off the line under its own power. Assembled, functional, but not yet ready. The most critical stage remains. Testing.
The Quality Control Center. Every single vehicle undergoes rigorous testing. This is where imperfections are discovered and corrected. From dynamometers that simulate endless roads to chambers that unleash driving rain and searing sun. Alignment lasers, thermal scans, and...
On the dynamometer, the vehicle runs at highway speeds while standing still. Engine performance, transmission shifting, emissions, all monitored in real time. Sensors trace the smallest pulse of combustion, while computers map the orchestra of pressure, temperature, and torque. Every
brakes tested to extreme conditions. They must perform perfectly in emergency situations. Lives depend on this system. In the water test, 9 minutes of simulated hurricane conditions. A single drop of water in the wrong place, the car fails. 400 nozzles hammer the bodywork from every angle, forcing water into seams, vents, and welds. Sensors watch, so do we. Inside, silence is...
Wheel alignment measured to 1/10 of a degree. Green beams trace the arc of each rim, mapping geometry with light. Improper alignment causes tire wear and handling problems, unacceptable in a new vehicle. Here, precision isn't a target, it's a requirement. Each measurement verified.
Every light, every switch, every electronic function tested. Modern cars have hundreds of electrical components. Each one must work flawlessly. In this bay, day and night, the sequence plays out like clockwork, a ballet of photons and circuits, headlamps, tail lamps.
Practically stock the Smoley Rodin. Paint inspection under specialized lighting reveals what normal eyes cannot see. Perfection isn't just preferred, it's required. On the road test, an experienced driver evaluates handling, noise, vibration, harshness. Their trained senses detect problems instruments might miss.
Minor issues corrected immediately. A door panel slightly misaligned, fixed. An unusual noise, found and eliminated. Nothing leaves this facility imperfect.
Right. Every test documented. Every specification verified. Each vehicle has a complete quality record before it's approved for delivery.
Department approved. This vehicle has passed every test, met every standard. It's ready for one final step, preparation for delivery.
From this point, logistics takes over. These vehicles will be distributed to dealerships worldwide, ready to begin their true purpose, serving their owners.
Each spark, each press, each precise motion, part of an unbroken chain. From raw steel to painted shell, from assembly line to open road, every minute the factory.
What once took weeks now takes hours. What once required hundreds of workers now needs dozens. But human expertise, still irreplaceable.
Industry. This is more than manufacturing. It's orchestrated engineering genius. Thousands of components, hundreds of processes, one perfect result.
Modern factories aren't just about efficiency. They're about sustainability, water recycling, solar power, reduced emissions. The future of manufacturing is green.
But behind every vehicle are skilled craftspeople, engineers, technicians, inspectors, whose expertise turns raw materials into dreams realized.
The industry continues to evolve. Electric powertrains, autonomous systems, connected vehicles. The factory of today builds tomorrow's innovation.
This is the destination, the showroom floor. From raw steel to customer satisfaction. Every step in that journey matters.
30,000 parts, 30 hours of labor, millions of dollars in technology. One incredible result. This is how cars are really made.